I'm a stressed mess after that drive. I put in the sat-nav postcode. The navigation suddenly just stopped in the middle of nowhere. There was no sign. So I thought I would go into the next little town and go do the block, pull over somewhere, just figure out what I've done wrong. I went to the next town. They have crazy narrow roads. There was nowhere for me to comfortably pull over and figure out what I was doing wrong. So eventually, after nearly scraping next to two buildings, squeezing between them, I pulled over and was kind of semi-blocking people. They could just squeeze past, and found the campground on the map and pushed start on the directions, and it took me down these like crazy windy narrow roads where I was, cars were having to reverse, and it was very, very stressful. I got head shaken at by one woman in a red car. It was like crazy corners, and it was lots of one lanes, and it was going on and on and on, and I was wondering what the hell was going on, because it looked like a dead end. It looked like I was going to be stuck out here forever and ever. And I was visualizing permanently living here, because I'd never want to do that road again to leave. And I turn up and I was told off. Apparently I did the wrong road. I should have read the directions on the website or in the book first and checked, because apparently it says don't follow your GPS. And apparently there's an easy way to get here. Oh, luckily I wasn't the only one. There was a guy who'd done the exact same thing, although he only had a little teardrop trailer, whereas I had this like giant caravan to somehow squeeze through. But that was, when I first arrived, I was properly shaking. I don't think I'm going to do much. It's probably 4 p.m. I think it's going to take me a long time to recover from that drive. Never want to move again. Ever again. I just want to lie here and not think about anything serious. Murphy's Law, my kettle's decided it doesn't want to work, so I gave up and I got myself an orange juice instead. I'll have a look at the kettle another time. I've got a backup stovetop kettle anyway, so. I see you can walk to the lake apparently, so I might just go for a stroll and just try to calm down. I don't think there's any power. I'm plugged in. It looked like it was working. So it's not just the kettle, it's also my laptop. It's nearly 7. I'm imagining reception's closed. I might just need to not have power tonight and then maybe talk to reception tomorrow. Maybe it's a faulty power meter. Maybe there's a quirk that I don't know about. Maybe you have to push a button. I'm going to also just check the instruction manual. Oh good, oh good. I thought after dinner I'd wander up and see if someone happened to be at reception anyway, because I know timing's different. They had closed, so I went to the information little booth that they had next door. And when I wandered out, the gentleman just happened to be outside, so I asked him. Turns out there's a quirk with this power meter. You just need to turn it to 1 o'clock, and then it's fine. And the kettle's on. I can charge my laptop. Oh, I'm relieved. It's a very still day this morning. Makes for some amazing reflections in the water. Seriously, there's a little gate from the campground and then the lake's right there and you join onto the walk. And I'm off to my second meetup in the UK, and that's just outside of Keswick at Beatrice Potter's Kitchen, I think it's called. And I'm going to take the route I should have taken yesterday and just show you what it should have been. That drive to Keswick had equally challenging sections in that road, so I'm really not looking forward to leaving in a few days. Yeah. Awesome. And this morning I'm going to go for at least one hike in the Lake District while I'm here. So I've picked one that's like a 17-minute drive from here, further away, called the Great Gable, I think it's called. Apparently this place is known as the wettest place in England. But seriously, today I've managed to pick an absolutely lovely summer's day for this walk. And this is when I admit that I'm not actually sure of the right route to the top. Well, I see a couple of people halfway up there, but this looks like quite a nice route, so there are other people going that way. And I seem to be the only one going this way, which is never a reassuring feeling. A few people have passed me on this trail, so I am in the right direction. It's now going up, which is promising. Now that looks like a goat trail, doesn't it? Can you see the people down there? So I talked to a couple with a proper hiking map, even took a photo of it. So it is, I came to a path where I could have gone left or right, but to go to the Great Gable, it's straight up here. And then on the other side, apparently I can take the super steep down section back to the car park. Unfortunately, I think I have to go uphill again, I've done a little dip. I was hoping I just needed to turn left, but no, I looked at the map I took a photo of and it looks like I have to go back up again. I feel like I'm not on the right trail. It's not really a path anymore. There were a couple of people in front of me, they've disappeared. A couple of people behind me, but they've stopped. They haven't progressed down this path. I can see my car. There's a little red dot next to a big white dot because I parked next to a motorhome. I think that is the trail that I should be on. That nice, easy trail instead of this like sheep run. I'm nearly on the main track. I just need to go through the ferns a little bit longer. I've made it. I've made it to the real path. Home stretch, nearly at the car. So today I'm actually meeting up with someone who came to the meetup, and he's going to take me on a whistle-stop tour of the Lake District, which was really nice of him. Be nice to have a break from driving around this area. Still getting used to it. Very nice lunch in possibly the oldest pub in the area. It's a bit of history. It's my last full day at the Lake District today, and I have to say this campground is actually the most beautiful campground I've stayed at so far on this trip. It's just a little hard to get to. And there are no communal bathrooms, so there's no showers or toilets or laundry here. Yeah, when I get to the next campground I need to do a load of washing straight away. I need to go into town now and fill up the car with fuel, ready for the long drive tomorrow. And there are some standing stones not too far from Keswick that I'm really keen to see. It's really busy. It's actually open 24 hours, so I'm now thinking if you want to come, best to come first thing in the morning, or maybe sunset would be kind of cool. So I've been driving for an hour and a half, just got an hour to go. Once I got out of the Lake District, those crazy narrow roads, and onto the main drag, it's felt surprisingly easy. Yeah, I almost feel like by surviving those crazy roads in Lake Districts, it suddenly made the normal UK roads suddenly seem easy. It's like,
after 800 yards, take the exit A19 towards the north.